Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are going to be making the star stitch. It is such a pretty stitch. I would say you need to kind of be an advanced beginner to make this stitch, but just give it a go. You never know. So let's grab the materials that we need and let's get crocheting. Hi everybody, today we're going to be making the star stitch. It's a really simple stitch to do, suitable for beginners, and it best works with cotton. It makes amazing like dishcloths and stuff. You could also make face scrubbies, anything like that at all. So I've got my yarn. I'm going to use cotton for this because I think it shows up. This is actually like a coral, like a pinky colour, but it's showing up orange on here. Your corresponding yarn hook, as per usual, I'm using my fave clover hook. I find these really work well, and it makes it just really easy to crochet with. I'll leave a link down below where you can get them. I'm not sponsored or anything, I'm not that famous. And some scissors, so if you want to grab your stuff and then we can get crocheting. So we're just going to start off with our slip knot. Please excuse my cuticles, as per usual. I've been washing my hands a lot. So you want to chain in multiples of 2, so you need an even number for this stitch. So I'm just going to chain 20 because I'm just going to do this as a sample piece. You can make yours as big as you like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if you need to make yours longer, just pause the video now and make it your desired length, as long as it's in multiples of 2, so an even number. So I chained 20, and what we're going to do is we're going to start in the second chain from the hook. So we never count this one on the hook. So that's 1 here and 2 here. And we're just going to put our yarn through, pick up a loop and pull through. So we've got 2 stitches on our hook. Then we're going to move to the next chain space and do the same. So we want a total of 6 loops on our hook, so that's 3. Then we're going to move to the next one, 4, 5, and the next one makes 6. So just check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what you want to do is you want to sort of grab under here, because we're going to yarn over and then we're going to pull through all 6 of these loops. So if you yarn over, turn your hook so the tip is facing down and pull on this end piece, and then hopefully you can pull through like so. And then what we're going to do is chain 1. So that makes our first star stitch. So this here, where we've done our chain 1, this little piece in here, this is the eye of our star. So what we're going to do now is insert your hook. Sometimes it can be a bit fiddly. Yarn over, grab a loop and pull through. Then we're going to go into this space here, just here. So you want to insert your hook, grab a loop and pull through. Then we're going to go into this space here, so the base of the stitches before. So yarn over, grab your loop and pull through. So now you've got 4 loops on your hook. So because we've run out, so to speak, of spaces, we're going to work into the next 2 chain spaces. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, so you now have 5 loops, and then we're going to work into the next chain space, yarn over, pull through a loop, and there you have 6 loops on your hook. And we're going to do exactly the same, if my yarn will let me. We're going to pull down, yarn over, twist your hook, and then pull through your stitches and chain 1. So there we have 2 star stitches. So we're going to repeat that all the way along. I'll show you once more. So we're going to go into the eye here, insert your hook, grab a loop, pull through, then we're going to go into this space here, so insert your hook, grab a loop, pull through, so you have 3 loops on your hook, then into this space here, insert your hook, grab a loop, pull up, so you have 4 loops on your hook, and then we're going to work into the next 2 chain spaces. Pop your hook through, pull up a loop, and once more into the next chain space, so you have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, twist your hook, pull down, pull through all 6 of those loops and chain 1. So this is what it's looking like so far. Because I've only done a sample piece, if yours is bigger, you can pause the video and meet me near to the end, and I shall show you the next step. So I'm just coming up to my last star. So 1, 2, 3, so I got 4 loops, 5 loops, 6 loops, and we're going to do the same, pull all through and chain 1. So what we're going to do here at the very end is we're going to do a half treble, so that's half double in the US. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to pull through all 3. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work. So now that you've turned your work, what we're going to do is we're going to put double crochet in the base of this stitch that we've just done. So that's a single crochet in the US. Sometimes it can be a bit fiddly, so you want to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and eventually pull through 2. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be working into the eyes of our star stitches. So if you just sort of pull your work, you'll be able to see, because they're little circles. So in this very first one, this is only for the first one, we're going to do 1 double crochet. That's 1 single if you're in the US. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through. This is really easy this round. Yarn over, pull through 2. And in our next one and subsequent ones, we're going to do 2 double crochets. So just make sure, because sometimes this can look like the eye, but it's not, it's a circle. So insert your hook, pull through, and once more. And then we're going to move on to the next one, which is here. And we're going to do that all the way along. So 2 doubles or singles if you're in the US in each eye of the star stitch. So pause the video and join me back when you are near to the end of your row. So I've just done my final 2 double crochets into the eye of that stitch, and then you want to find the top of this, if I can get the fluff off, chain here from the previous round, and we're just going to do a double crochet into that stitch, and then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to turn. So I'm going to show you how to do the rest, and the rest of this will be a repeating row. Obviously the first round was a bit different because we were working into our chain, but this we're going to be working into the stitches from the previous round. So top tip from me, on the end, when it's like the end of the row and you're chaining your 2, if you chain them quite loosely, it does make life a bit easier for you. Otherwise you'll be sort of fighting to get your hook through, because what we're going to do is we're going to make some loops into this chain. So we're not going to do our into this first one, we're going into this one here. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, then we're going to go into this teeny tiny space just here, and then pull through, and then we're going to go into the very bottom of this chain here. So same, yarn over, pull through, and then you should have 4 loops on your hook. Then we're going to go into the next one, into the next stitch, and then once more into the next stitch, and you should have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through. I always find this one the most fiddly. Like so. And then we're gonna chain 1. So then we're just going to repeat the same. So we're going to insert our hook into the eye and pull through, then into this space here. So it's just the same as the other round. So we have 3 loops, then into the base, 4 loops, then into the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, yarn over, pull through, and chain 1. And again, insert your hook, pull through into that space there, three, into the bottom of this stitch, 4, and then into the next 2 stitches. So 1, 2, yarn over, pull through, and then chain 1. And we're just going to repeat that all the way along until we get to the end. So if you want to pause the video, and I will show you again what to do when you get to the end of your row. So I've just come to the end of my row, and what we're going to do, as we did before, is just do a half treble into the end, like so, and then we're going to chain one and turn. So in the end of this one, we want to do a double, and then just in your first star stitch, in your first eye, you just want to do one double, and then we're going to do 2 double crochets in all the following eyes. All the way until we get to the end. So I have just finished off my last 2 double crochets in my last eye, and then we're just going to finish off into here with 1 double crochet, if I can get my hook through. And there we finished that row. So this is what your work should look like. We're just going to keep repeating those rows over and over until you reach the desired size that you want. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, and you could join our Crochet Beginners group on Facebook. I will leave all the details down below. Until next time, happy crocheting.